Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. I was really shocked when I saw the title of this article. The title reads, J. Clayton helmed Apollo acquires Ripple CEO's former companies. This is interesting. This is actually in Dusty BC where this is juicy. This is juice right here, guys. We have some really interesting article to talk about today because, well, if you guys know about it, then you know. But if you don't, Jay Clayton is the person who sued Ripple and whom a day after left the SEC as the chairman. He's now been in quite a big conflict, and John Deaton specifically is really calling him out almost every single day on it because, well, it looks to have been kind of as if he had a connection with Bitcoin and Ethereum, but specifically Ethereum, and got a lot of money for actually properly regulating them because he's now working for a crypto company as we speak, which, by the way, is this Apollo, which right now acquires Ripple CEO's former companies. Jay Clayton's Apollo will now own Yahoo and AOL, which once had Brett Garlinghouse as their top executives. A fun fact here is Ripple actually has gotten permission from the judge to ask One River Management for Jay Clayton's records, at least for some, I guess, conversations regarding them and XRP, which is already a little interesting point. But then again, this article kind of caught me off guard because of all these speculational pieces and everybody's saying Jay Clayton is biased. Everybody's saying Jay Clayton is this, that, this, that. And all of a sudden, the company he's now working for, all of a sudden, buys those prior to companies. I mean, it's just kind of interesting in my opinion. Now, New York-based investment management firm Apollo Global Management, which appointed former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton as its chairman in March, will buy Verizon Media assets for $5 billion. With the deal, Apollo will own Yahoo and AOL, which ended up being an unsuccessful $9 billion bet for the US telecom giant. Verizon will retain only 10% stake in the 1990s has-beens. Notably, both AOL and Yahoo have once had Ripple CEO Brett Garlinghouse among their top executives. Apollo will also own a slew of media brands, including population publication TechCrunch, which was founded by XRP proponent and vocal Clayton critic Michael Arrington. And I don't know. The connections here are getting kind of crazy. I don't want to shout here because it's freaking late as F. But then again, it's really starting to get quite fishy. And even though I'm not the type of guy to really dig deep into conspiracies because I don't really like to talk about them too much, the fact that these circles are really coming around quite significantly here is dubious at best. It's so odd. Now, Garlinghouse joined Yahoo in 2003 after the phenomenon of the dot-com bubble saw its shares crashing at the dawn of the millennium. His 6-year stint at the company is remembered because of his peanut butter manifesto, in which he lamented that the company spread its resources too thin with the help of the peanut butter metaphor. In 2009, AOL hired Garlinghouse as its president of applications and commerce. Ripple Labs hired the prominent internet executives in April 2015 as its COO before promoting him to COO in November 2016. In December 2020, the SEC took Ripple to court over its alleged illegal XP sales, with Garlinghouse and former CEO Chris Larson being named as individual defendants. Garlinghouse, who is accused of pocketing $150 million from his illegal sales, chose an unusual strategy to call out Clayton by name in his tweets, comparing him to Grumpy Christmas stealing Grinch. His devoted XRP army started a hashtag war against the a hashtag war against the SEC and its former boss, routinely mocking him on Twitter and going as far as mass downvoting his recent CNBC interview. Clayton took his top Apollo boardroom seat from billionaire Leon Black. In March, hedge fund One River Asset Management hired the attorney as its crypto advisor and was served a subpoena by Ripple. Yes, so they have to give over their information to Ripple. It is getting interesting, guys. It is really getting interesting. This is a really interesting development, and make sure you check out my Twitter to see how this is going to unfold, see if people actually share this around, or if I was already late to the party. I don't really know. I just shared it over on Twitter, though, and we'll see if people say something about it. Let's see. Just sounds like so much bullying going on. Wow, now ain't that something right there? Sounds a bit convenient. OMG. I think it's getting interesting, guys. Let me just quickly retweet it. Have you guys seen this? My N, by the way, on my keyboard is not working properly anymore. Some of you guys have said there's dust under the keyboard then it means, but I don't know, man. It's just really freaking annoying if you can't type the N anymore. It's more inconvenient than you might think. Then extra, because I cannot really say anything else about this, we can really kind of attach this to every other part that is really strange about Jay Clayton or about the whole ordeal, but let's just keep it for what it is right now. Let's just conclude. This lawsuit is getting fishy, and it's really convenient how the circle is coming around. But then again, we cannot conclude anything. It's just getting strange. Let's just call it like that. Then XRP Forensics posted 2.5 million XRP from giveaway scams has been moved in smaller batches during the last month, mainly to exchanges Kraken and KuCoin. According to our data, these XRP were taken in scams promoted from December 2020 and onwards, but with some as early as December 2019. And all I want to say, guys, is if there's somebody in the comment section acting as a Dusty BC, it's not me. I will never tell you to text a number. It is a fake go. It's not really me. It's just fake, and it's the same on every channel. If there's anybody with a text number, or just a phone number, in the comment section, it is somebody impersonating me. No, they didn't hack my account, but they are trying to impersonate me using the name and using the logo. Another part which you might want to know about again is that there's also live streams which are fake. Nobody is doing a free XRP giveaway, specifically not where you have to send XRP first, right? So be careful with that. Moving on, let's quickly check it out. XRP pushes higher as we wait on the SEC. Just wanted to quickly say here, guys, if at one point or another it comes out that Jay Clayton did some really fishy stuff, if it really becomes public knowledge, which it most likely won't get to because he's he's a pretty high up guy in the SEC. I don't think they're gonna let that come through. XRP price would seriously explode. Seriously, that would be quite severe, and that's something you might want to understand as well. It would be quite severe, the pace at which that one would move. On that same note, right now, some really interesting parts of the lawsuit are coming above the water. We get quite a lot of information today, and I think the next couple of days will also be quite interesting regarding the lawsuit. Let me remind you guys once more that that is specifically what is pushing the XRP price by a ton right now. So, well, if we get even more important news, or sorry, I should say more positive news, it's going to be quite huge on the XRP price, and we're expecting that. Right now, price is still doing quite juicy, if you were to honestly ask me. Then again, I always see it as juicy. Whenever it dips, I just am happy because I can buy. And I even said it earlier on Twitter, dips are nice. But then again, a lot of people don't get it, I think. I think a lot of people don't feel as if dips are nice. They don't really like it that much. They're just too afraid. And I personally see it and embrace them as just gifts by somebody, I don't know who, just somebody higher up there. Because it's freaking juicy, man. Just get your average price lower or get you some cheaper coins than the normal price. It just feels good to me. Then, Ripple's partner Tranglo teams up with Australia's payment platform to power cross-border funds transfer. Ripple's customer announces a partnership deal with AmiPay. XRP price responds with a 1.26% surge in the last 24 hours. I just wanted to say here, guys, if there's ever any announcement like this, you better disregard it because it's a Ripple partner that has teamed up with an Australian payment platform. We don't know exactly what is going on here. We cannot say in any way, shape, or form if this is actually doing anything for Ripple/XRP because it's the part of another part. Then again, because Ripple has a stake in Tranglo, things become a little bit differently because it's a little bit nicer. Then again, we don't know what the severity of this partnership is just quite yet. It's making, I guess, the connection to a couple more countries, but does it utilize XRP? We don't know. We just know it's connected to Ripple, but what exactly they will do? Well, they'll make things cheaper, but how? Right? That's not really given out just quite yet. So I guess let's not jump the boat here and let's see what's going to come out of this before getting too happy. I don't think partnerships like this, though, which are a little bit lower on the scale, actually ever influence the XP price. Specifically not now that Ripple has stated in the lawsuit before that they do not influence the XRP price. Again, Ripple's actions. And then eBay CEO says company is looking at crypto as payment option and selling NFTs on the platform. Once more, guys, if you are saying crypto is not going anywhere, make sure you get the frick out of my channel because I don't think anybody here is doubting that crypto is the freaking future. You can't deny it. At least in my opinion, you really freaking can't. It's just a one-way ticket to the moon. It might be, a kind of a hefty ride where you go up, down, up, down, up, down, but eventually you know the end target. And again, make sure you press the freaking like button if you agree with that. And also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Why not? I update on crypto every single day, and this is definitely stuff you might want to think about or might want to hear. It's just, yeah, it's also certain. Once they get this done, so many people will adopt it once more, and it's no question, guys. It's no question in my mind that eventually it's all going to come around. We all know it. We all know it. Right now, it's still the freaking start of everything, and I think it's going to get so freaking big. If only I could just convince you guys that, again, none of this is financial advice, and nor should you take this as financial advice, but you know, it's just too amazing. I don't know how to express it properly. But yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.